Flirting is the beginning of cheating.
No, it's not.
We're back with some familiar faces.
Why don't you get lost?
And some fresh opinions into the mix.
I wouldn't want my partner flirting with other women.
Get your arse over here now!
Will they find a common ground?
You said what you said.
Or just more drama?
What?
And now it's time to pick a side.
Flirting with someone who isn't your partner is cheating.
Yeah, I said it.
You think it's cheating? Flirting?
You said what you said.
You have flirted a lot with me, actually, so I'm coming to debate you.
Oh, guys, bull. Don't think flirting is cheating.
Flirting?
Are you
Just
kidding me?
genuinely flirting.
Flirting is the beginning of cheating.
No,
it's the beginning of a penis entering.
Right, guys, let's...
Not in every circumstance.
Lavina, do your best.
I think flirting is like foreplay for cheating.
Foreplay is foreplay.
The sound guy hooks me up today. He puts a thing there and I make a little joke like, oh, you're going to put it down my top. I'm not going to go home and sleep with him. I'm not like, but I did flirt a little bit,
No,
right?
do you know
I
what?
flirted a bit.
Do you know
but
what? That's
it's fine.
banter.
Like,
I think that's just banter. I think that is a bit of banter.
That's what I mean, though. It's banter. I'm completely in love with my boyfriend. I'm no way going to cheat.
No,
but my
but there's-
personality is to like be a bit cheeky.
Flirting's not cheating.
But sometimes people are just naturally quite
it depends
flirty.
though, like if you're texting someone and it's really flirty, then yeah, I wouldn't want my husband to do that.
No.
That would piss me off.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it is, I don't know.
Well, it depends how severe
Yeah,
the
it
flirt
depends.
is.
Yeah.
If it's like, or
Yeah.
if you do, but you haven't got any clothes on, I think that's a bit like disrespectful.
If I was looking at you and I was like, you are, like, your eyes are stunning.
That's
different.
flirting. That's flirting to me,
intention.
though. If my husband said to, like, the mic girl, oh, yeah, what, are you going to touch my bum?
I didn't say that. I didn't
not
say that.
Okay.
I didn't
not
say
okay.
that.
What are you
No,
playing
that's-
at? Like, that's
yeah,
just
fair.
not...
Do you know what I feel like, right? Like your partner, when you're not around, they should act a certain way. If they're giving compliments to other women and telling women they're beautiful and they're pretty and it's wrong, and that is the start of cheating.
That's an intention that is like, I want to get with you.
Flirting is like a bantery.
Yeah, like if you walked in and Adam, my boyfriend, went to you, damn, you're looking good today, Letitia.
I'd be fuming if my partner said that to someone.
Oh, no.
What?
That's not flirting.
No.
He's just being
Oh my
charismatic.
God. Like, girl, you're looking fire today. I would be absolutely
God.
furious. I would never do that to my partner.
If I say something and if Adam was here watching me and I go, I would still do this in front of him, I'm not doing anything wrong. And I would never do anything that I wouldn't be happy for him to watch me do.
Fez, and I think that's just your relationship. You've got that really nice, like, flirty banter relationship. Yeah. But I think there's some blurred lines of what we're all considering what flirting is. So hence why we're butting heads here.
I also think it's a really individual thing, right? I know my husband inside out. I know that he is, I mean, he's the gayest straight man I've ever met. He is flirty, he is bubbly, he is all of those things. I know my husband. I know at the end of the day he's coming home with me. I don't care.
Can I be honest? I'm just gonna be totally upfront here. This is for me a case of double standards in that I'm a really flirty, tactile, like suggestive kind of person. It's like part of my character. It's who I am. It doesn't mean anything. When I'm in a relationship, I'm 100% monogamous. I have to say, I wouldn't want my partner flirting with other women because
Get your arse over here now!
No.
What are you doing there then?
Because it would make me feel a little bit uncomfortable or insecure. However, I do not consider it cheating in any way, shape or form.
Here's my question.
No.
It depends on the guy. But with your ex, you were like, it probably might be.
You're probably going to go home with
Right.
her.
With Jimmy, it's never going to be.
Okay, look, can I say something? If you're flirting with someone and they're reciprocating that is like there's...
But we're humans, we're not robots.
No.
We're not
But you're
robots.
both in relationships.
It's energy, not action.
You could be both in relationships. There's intention there.
They're two different things. Energy and action.
I would be absolutely fuming if my husband was just flirting with someone.
You think it's cheating?
I would be like, yeah, you're
Have you
basically...
ever been attracted to another man?
Of course.
Right.
You will have flirted. You've got you would.
No.
Swear to God, I've not been attracted to anyone since they've been with him, only Aquaman.
No, that's a bit
the only
much.
person I would say.
Me and my partner will be like, she's fit, or you know what, that's fine. We're like, like looking at someone and actually flirting with someone. Those
I think it is like
leaving my mouth.
I think it is like flirting, and
It's a red
there's
flag.
just being a bit like cheeky and bantery. But I'm cheeky and bantery with everybody, women too.
But what do you do? What do you say back? If somebody come up to you and said, "Oh, you look beautiful,"
Thank you.
Well, you just go, "Thank you," and walk off.
Thank you. Thank you. married.
That's what I do. I go like this.
Me and Letitia will leave the cheaters over there, and we'll take our butts over
I'm calling
there.
their husbands. They
Can I
fight.
just say, if Adam ever flirted with anyone, I'd kill him.
That one
not
was
cheating,
so
it's not
fun.
cheating.
I love that one.
It's not cheating.
Flirting with someone when you have a partner, I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says, that is 100% cheating. Or if you don't want to call it cheating, it's the beginning of cheating. You're letting somebody in, you're giving them the vibe that you like them, and God knows where they'll go from there.
Grandparents should 100% be expected to help with childcare.
I so agree with this.
Absolutely not. Your kid, your responsibility. I'll take this one.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't like this should be expected to. I'm going with this.
But I'd be literally lost without my mum. I wouldn't be here today.
So I know you're going to say it's your kids, you should look after them, which I do, but I also think that grandparents should have a major role in the grandchildren's life. I don't even get that, to be honest, because my mum's all the way in Wales, but if she lived around the corner, I would expect her around my house at least every other day. Yeah,
Oh no, that's
100%.
a bit
Does she not work?
No, she does. I said she lives in Wales. But I'm saying if she didn't work, no, even if she worked, even after work, I would expect her, I'm not saying to sit there and do everything, but I'm saying just to see the kids.
Every other day? What? Can you imagine?
I'd be sick of them.
Yeah, I like my own privacy
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you know how they like
that's
to
a
be
lot.
like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Oh, off.
Yeah. Just look after your grandkids, will
Exactly.
you? Shut up.
Every other day is a bit excessive.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I don't think it is really. They're the grandparents at the end of the day, and I feel like they should have an active role.
Right, I think that obviously you want your pet, like my mum and dad are absolutely lovely and they love their grandchildren and they see them.
Yeah.
And same with Adam's parents. But it shouldn't be expected. Like they could be, maybe your parents or their grandparents now would be like in their 70s and 80s. I don't want to be wiping noses at that stage. I might not be.
I think so,
tired. If you want to have 10 children, that's absolutely lovely, and I'm sure your mum absolutely idolises them, and of course you want your mum in your life, and yes, I agree, it's absolutely lovely that it's nice if someone does step up and have your kids, but it's not expected. Like, you've had them, that's your decision.
I get that, but I feel like back in the day, like they had that, so why shouldn't they?
My mum didn't. We never saw our grandparents ever. So I just think maybe that's just a thing.
Yeah,
I don't really think...
I'd be sad if they didn't want to help. Like if they didn't want to be actively involved. That would build a wedge between me and my parents. I think a little bit.
So this is why I'm here, because my mum and dad love their grandkids, love them, spoil them rotten. They're not the most hands-on, let me help you guys out grandparents, and there have been times where I felt really annoyed about that, and it's actually created distance. I can't get on board with it every other day, although you do, you babe.
Okay, maybe that is a bit extreme.
I do think when you're a family unit, parents, children, grandchildren, you have to show up for each other. And part of that is turning around and saying, can you help out? And someone saying, yeah, your family, I'm in. Especially with kids.
I think you're right. I want my kids to have a great relationship with my mum and dad. In terms of should they be expected to look after them, it comes down to communication.
Do you think it depends on the family dynamic as well? Because my mum had 5 children. I had my first child before my sister was born. So my mum was only 38 when she became a grandmother.
Oh, wow.
And she was still working. She hadn't finished having children herself. So although she helped me as much as she could, I never expected her to do that.
Yeah, it can't be expected. Like they've already done it. Like, them having them and looking after them. And if you've decided before you start work and you go, oh, I'm going to go back to work 2 days, and the grandparents say, we're happy to have them on a Monday and a Wednesday. Lovely, if they're happy to do that. But you shouldn't be having a kid and then going, right, every Saturday you're having Molly and Maisie.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
I know you're not, but that was the question. Do you expect them?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm saying, like, it shouldn't be an expectation, should it? Like,
I think in 20 years' time, when you're a little bit older as well, and your children are older, and you realise how much more tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. You're
That's
tired
what my mum says. I'm tired now. My mum's always like, oh, I can't have her overnight on my own. I'm knackered.
I expect if I need help, and I do mean need, if I need help and I've got a family WhatsApp group with God knows how many people in it, like my brothers, their wives, my parents, and I put something in like, I'm stuck, help, and ain't nobody comes to the fore, I'm pretty pissed off about that.
That's totally different.
But I agree that like just being like every Saturday mum and dad are going to have the kids, even though like my mum's in her late 70s now, because I want to go out on a jolly, that's not fair. And they have paid their dues.
What's interesting is there's been so much movement on this one, hasn't it? Like to and from. I think it's your individual needs and wants for your family. But I think we're all in agreement that other than yourself, that it's not expected.
I'm not even gonna deny it. Like, I am coming down on Letitia's side here because this is a bitter vote from me, because I'm bitter that my parents don't do more with Bodhi. Like, don't get me wrong, they love her to death and they're amazing grandparents in terms of their emotional availability, but they don't like muck in and help out, and I'm like low-key furious about it.
I would never tell a partner my body count, and I think it's a red flag if they ask.
Yeah. I agree.
What's a body count?
How many people do you sleep with?
No, I'd tell them.
I'd tell them.
I'm disagreeing.
I would 100%.
We'll talk about it, shall we?
I just think it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Well, if you just give me a minute, I'll explain.
Here we go. I'm about to be catecised.
Here we go.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, great. Here's my reasoning. I actually probably couldn't give you my own body count if I was honest. If I sat in a quiet, dark room for a while, I could put a decent list together, but I wouldn't get everybody first time round. Like, people would come back to me, I'm like, oh yeah, I did that one.
Yeah.
She's lived a brilliant life, hasn't she?
If I was starting to date somebody and their question was, what's your body count? That's a red flag for me, because I'm like, why do you want to know?
I want to know his, though.
I don't care. Is it a judgment? I do want to know if you've got chlamydia.
That would be a good start.
Or some sort of STI. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I actually don't care. And I just feel that there's an inherent judgment in somebody saying, what's your body count? Now, if my husband said, by the way, what's your body count? I'd be like, oh, you're going to have to give me a minute. Like, it's not I'm against telling him.
No, because he'd probably dump me. So he'd probably think about I was quite intrigued to know who Andy had been with when we got together.
Yeah, I did ask Jesse and he was like, I don't know. And I was like, you do know.
That means he was a hoe.
Yeah.
If that's a question that somebody's going to ask me off the bat, I'm like, nah.
I think I agree with that. If it was somebody that I went on a first date with and they asked me and I kind of got a vibe from them, like, why are you asking that? It's a bit of a weird question to ask. But if I'm dating someone for a little while or, a few dates and I trust them and I'm sure my partner now asked me.
It's about the intention of the question.
It's also, I think it's quite interesting and why I would say it as well. Not that I have a particularly high number, I don't know, maybe we'll have a little chat about that. But if he did have an issue with that, I'd have an issue with that.
I just want to know.
Really?
Yeah, me too. It's just curiosity.
Why?
It's just curiosity.
Because I want to know. And then I'm going to say to him, but I'm the absolute best, aren't I?
The thing is, it's going to make you feel away. It's masochistic.
No, my ex-husband had a body count higher than I could have ever possibly imagined.
How many?
And I didn't, way over hundreds.
Oh,
and honestly, couldn't care less because it was before we met. I honestly don't think, and I wouldn't care now, if a guy's in love with me and he tells me he's going to be monogamous and committed to me, that's all I need to hear. I don't care about
That's fine. So I'm just saying, did it not make you feel a certain way?
No, it just confirmed what I already know about him, which is that he just
I ask someone's body count, I will then want to know where they live, what they look like, what their Instagram handle is, their credit score.
Yeah.
So
That doesn't surprise me, Letitia.
Yeah, it would send me into a loophole, so I'd rather not know. What's the point? We're grown adults. Why are we telling? What's it going to change?
If you're going to go into a full-time relationship with somebody, why are you keeping secrets? Like, if Adam said to me how many people you slept with, if I just tell him.
But I'm not. But what I'm saying is, in a relationship, it's slightly different. But if it became
no,
like
I'd
first
ask
date
them on
chat,
about the fifth date.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't want to catch the old chlamydia, do I? So I've got to wait a month. I've got to do a few tests.
Men have an energy, right? Especially when you start to date them or be intimate with them or get to know them. They have an energy. I know right off the bat if I'm dating someone who's an absolute man whore.
right, there you go. There you go. She said it. Judgment.
No judgment. No judgment.
Which is fine.
But she's
Maybe
not
she
being
likes a man
judgmental
whore.
because she married a guy that was slept with over 100 people. I don't think I could have done that because that would have sent me mad. But so I think that's why I think it's important
not judgment.
to ask.
It's not judgment at all because I'm very open-minded when it comes to sex.
Totally.
And so it's not. I never ever took it personally. It never offended me. It just was.
If somebody asked me on a first date, I would be suspicious.
Yeah,
of their
I get why.
intentions.
It's weird.
It's weird on the first date.
If you're on a first date or you're early dating somebody, they know hardly anything about you. So all the important things like, how many brothers you got, how many sisters you got, what do you do for a living.
Are you a psychopath?
But they want to go straight into asking how many people I've slept with. I'm going to be like, what?
The intentions are wrong. The intentions are wrong, yeah.
On a first date, it's weird because it's an intrusive question. But I do think as you start dating someone, I think it's a totally appropriate and relevant question.
What happens though, if you're honest about your body count, which could be, I've never slept with anybody else.
Then they were never right for you.
They were never right for you.
And I'd be happy about that.
Yeah.
When I got with my new partner, I told him everything, warts and all. I wanted him to know everything, my darkest moments, my biggest mistakes, literally everything. Because I was like, I really like you, and I just want to share.
Any skeletons
I want to share everything with you.
And I think
do you still want me? And he was like, yeah, I do. And I was like, great, come here.
I get to share everything. But I'm going to be really discerning about who I give that information to.
I'm going to ask you straight after this.
Listen, I can't give you a number. I'm not ashamed of it. It's high.
Do you need both of my hands too?
I was an only
Do you need
child.
all of our hands?
I needed love and affection.
Yeah, but do you see what I mean? So I think, like, if I'm going to ask you, then I'm definitely going to ask the bloke I'm going to sleep with that's putting his bits in me. I want to know where his bits have been.
But you asking me is one thing, like, because it's that kind of relationship. But it's different if it's a romantic interest.
Like, what does it matter if you ask them how many people that they've been with? Personally, like, I just want to know. Maybe that's just because I'm literally nosy.
I can't wait to ask Kat. I can't wait.